The Disruptive Chamber. Not your average YouTube channel, not your average podcast, causing radical change in the way you think, speak, and feel. Let's disrupt some things. Our churches need a disruption. Our world needs a disruption. Our homes need a disruption. Are you ready? Welcome, once again, Disruptive Chamber, episode 2. What about your friends? Are there real friendships out there? That's the question we're asking, right? Like, who are your friends? What do they look like? Shape, size, demographics. Do you have friends? What is friendship? Friendship. We're going to be talking about that today, man. Like, everybody is not your friend. I'm learning that everybody's not your friend. You have to put them in you have to put people in the right category, because we miss out on those things. We put people where they don't belong, and then we end up getting hurt because we don't steward. We don't pray about certain people. We don't do an interview with people. Like, we should start interviewing people if they want to be our friend, right? Like, let's do an interview today. Let's have an interview today, right? So what happened to your last group of friends? Where were they at? Where did they go? What did they do? Like, what's your purpose in life? Because you want to be able to not just have people saying they're your friend if they're not going the same momentum you're going. They're not moving the same way you're moving. They're not speaking the same language you're speaking. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying we're going to all be alike, but we should be speaking the same language, right? If I'm constantly just pushing you and driving you, and I'm always just drained from having a conversation with you, and you never speak life into me, what kind of friendship is that? Is that real friendship? Like, the Bible says a friend sticks closer than a brother, right? Like, he's closer than any brother, right? Or what are you doing? Like Jesus said, like, show yourself friendly. Like, are you showing yourself friendly? Like, what are you doing? Friendship. What about your friends, right? Man, Proverbs 17:17 says this, right? A friend loves at all time, and a brother is born for adversity. When the rubber hits the road, it begins to become hard. Like, what are your friends? Are your friends up and going? Are they not a phone call away anymore? Are friends people that just want to just hang out with you and party? And like, you have to know, like, your group of friends. Like, I guess you got to put them in categories. Okay, these group of friends are for this. These group of people are for this. I'm learning that everybody is not going to be for your journey, and you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay that God is giving you a core 3. You say, what's the core 3? Man, I'm gonna share this analogy that God gave me. Right? He said, Tony. He said, my son had followers. He had the 70, he had the 12, and he had the 3. I said, okay, God, what are you saying? He said, long everybody was saying, praising my son, the crowd was praising him, right? He said the 70, they came back to him and was like, I did this in your name. They wanted to celebrate. The 12, they broke bread with him, and he shared some things with them, but the 3 was more intimate. It was more trust. There was a trust between them two, right? And I think a lot of times we put people in the wrong category where they don't belong, and then we get disappointed, right? I can't put or place the followers or people who want to celebrate when things are great where the 3 should be at. Because the 3 are going to go with you to the mountain and see your vulnerability, right? And not come down and expose you in a valley. Like I don't want somebody to expose me if I'm sharing my vulnerabilities with you, Christian. Like, I don't want, if when you see me off, you see me down, or you see my money's not where it should be at, or you see me, or I'm sickness, then you're having a conversation, a side conversation, and not praying with me, not speaking life back into me, not wanting to see me fail. A friend doesn't want to see you fail. In adversity, they stick there and they want to see you propel. Like, I don't want followers, right, where the three are at, right? Jesus told me that, God told me that, he's like, look, my son had followers. And second, someone threw a rock in there, crucify him, then everybody was, crucify him, crucify him, crucify him. I don't want to be crucified by my friends. I need a Peter in my life, right? Like, willing to cut the ear off, right? He was ready to cut the ear off because he wasn't ready for him to go, because he built this relationship. Mind you, these disciples were not grown men. Some of them were young men. So their loyalty to Jesus was like, yo, man, you're like a big brother, big friend to me. Like, I don't want to see you go. I'm enjoying this. Your friends should be not want to see you go. They should be able to, they want to enjoy you. They want to enjoy you for the long haul. What about your friends, right? There was back in the day, was a song by Brandy, and she sung, it was, what about your friends, right? Are they going to be around, right? Like, are they going to stick around? Are they going to be around? Like, what's going on with friendship today, right? I want my friends, like, when things are not going the way they should be going, they're willing to stick in there. They're willing to partner with me, like I shared in episode 1, right? Partnerships, people that have been able to invest their time, their talent, and treasure. I want friends to be able to invest their time, their talent, and their treasure into me. Not all the time, but be there. Be there when it's needed. I need friends like willing to fight with me, willing to go to bat with me, willing to go to war with me. I don't need a Judas in my life, right? And people like, well, you know, you should, because you know where they're at now. Yeah, I get it, but everybody shouldn't be a Judas. All my friends shouldn't be Judases, right? I should have a little bit. I think I should have more Peters than I have Judas. So I'm saying we should. That's what we should be working on, right? And are you a Peter? I'm not just talking about me, right? Me saying I need friends, but what type of friend are you? We're always talking about, like, I want friends, but are you showing yourself friendly first? Are you the Peter of the bunch? Are you the Judas? Yeah, Peter denied Jesus. Yeah, in the midst of it, in the midst of the heat. Yeah, but guess what though? Jesus knew Peter's heart at the end. I should be able to know your heart at the end as us being friends. There's too many people saying they're friends and think, guess what? It's broken up. There's no more friendship anymore, right? I have a couple of good friends that's been sticking by me and stuff, and even through the process that I went through like a couple of years ago, guys, like, it sucks because when you go through something traumatic as far as health wise, you want people to be there even in the mental part of you going through it. And I had some great friends that really did. Literally had me and my family move into their home while I was going through the process I was going through. My friend Brian and Will, right, Bradley, when I was going through when I got hit with something and mentally I was going through, they literally had us stay in their home and let us stay there until we got back on our feet and stuff. And that's what type of friends you want. People that literally would like open their home up to you, not want to see, because they know who you are and they don't want to see you fail. They're not just a phone call away, and they're just not just phone. We're not texting and just tagging, but we literally like spending time with each other, praying for each other, speaking life into each other. What type of friend are you? That's the question. Not just what about your friends, but what type of friend are you? Are you the ones that all you want is the good meat, juice, all the Iana fix my life? You want the juicy stuff. You want people to lay on your couch and you just get all the juice from them. Are you somebody say, you know what? Don't lay on this couch. I need you to stand 10 toes down, and we're going to get through this together, step by step. Friendship. What does friendship look like? Do you cheer your friends on in private? My friends should be able to cheer me on in private, not make fun of me in private, right? Not take my idea and in their mind, like, that's not going to work. Like, what kind of friend is that? Like, we don't need them type of friends. I need you to go to bat with me, go to war with me, to the point where if it fails, right? You still saying, you know what? You did it. What's the next idea, right? What's the next guide idea, right? What's the next idea, right? Because I know God placed something inside of you. Friends do not let friends fail. They don't want to see them fail. I shouldn't want to see you fail, Jeff. I shouldn't want to see you fail, Christian. Like, if we built a brotherhood, right, of especially a Christian brotherhood, right, I should want to see this place that I'm in right now, I should want to see it sold out every day. Bring it out every day. From hours to hours to hours, to the point you're like, yo, I need a bigger place, right? Like, Jeff, I should be like, Jeff, can you get me in now? Like, can you get me in now? Like, because I'm praying that your thing blow up. I'm praying that it explode. Like, that's what friends should do. They're praying, not preying on you like a predator, but they're praying for you. Two different things, right? We're so quick to put people that are in a friendship category, and they're really praying, P-R-E-I-N-G on you, instead of P-R-A-Y-I-N-G on you, right? They're not praying for you. They're not praying that you be successful, because it's your idea, your God idea, right? They should be exactly what you've thought of them as friends, right? What do you think? What do you think of your friends right now? If you were to sit back, how many friends? Do you have a core three? Do you have those people like where you can really say, you know what, if I go to the mountain with them, they're gonna come down, and they're gonna, everything that I give them, they're gonna go and they're gonna run, and they're gonna start finding people to see my dream come true. They're calling people. They're looking for. They don't want to see me fail. They don't want to see you fail. They're constantly. I see this. There's a thing on Instagram that people are already talking about. It's like this guy who's I think it's Steve Harvey's talking, right? And it talks about like the guys like one of the guys he's building something, right? Or he's a creator, and Steve Harvey's saying like, your friends should be the first one to post about you. Who's posting about your idea? Who's posting about or telling someone about who you are, right? Those are real friends. They're not asking for a discount, and because we're going to give a discount out anyway, because if you're my real friend, I'm going to give you a discount anyway. But we have to be careful who we say are friends, right? Proverbs says this. Proverbs 27 and 17 says this. Iron sharpens iron. So shall your brother do for you, right? It's funny. I used to be a Sunday school teacher, right? So one of the lessons was about Proverbs 27 and 17, and God gave me this great type of analogy of iron versus wood, right? And he said, Tony, everybody is not iron that you're putting iron. They're actually wood. I said, what? He said, you know what wood does to iron if you rub it together? I said, no, what? He said, it tarnishes it. It devalues it. It takes away from it. But all at the same time, the wood is being polished. It's being beautified, and it's getting stronger. I said, wow, God. He said, yeah, I need you to stop putting people that are wood as your friends, and they're really, and they're not iron. I need you to start grabbing iron, Tony. People that will sharpen, people that don't want to see you fail. People don't allow you to stumble. People that won't see you and just keep you there because they're there. They want to see you go higher. Iron, Tony. I need you to find iron. I need you to be iron too as well. He said, Tony, get rid of the wood chips. I said, what? He said, yeah, get rid of the wood chips, Tony. Start getting rid of the wood chips, throw them in the fire, get rid of them, and start finding you some iron. People that are going to sharpen you. People that are going to speak life into you. People that are going to propel you for greatness, because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to matter in your life. You're going to need Proverbs 27:17. You're going to need iron. You're going to need people that's going to challenge you even when you don't want to be challenged. People that are going to let you settle. Tony, your friends should want to see you just settle and be okay with that, with settling. But they should want to see you overachieve. What about your friends? And are you a friend? Are you a friend? Are you that iron? Are you wood? That's the question. Wow. Are you iron or are you a wood chip? Right? I want to be, I need to be a better friend if I'm going to be challenged in this area of sharpening. If I haven't sharpened you, if I haven't challenged you, if I haven't tried to make you better, then guess what? Then I'm not doing my job as a friend. I shouldn't just want to just go party with you and hang out and celebrate, but I should be wanting to see you. Hey, did you finish that book? Hey, did you finish writing that song? Hey, when the last time you shot a little short film? When the last time you got people like those things? Like, I should want to see that. I should be pushed. Hey, why are you just settling? Why are you no? Why are you in this mood? I need you to get out this mood now, immediately. Friends, right? What about your friends? So I'm gonna pray for you guys. Like, I want to pray for this too as well. Like, because we need some really good. We need to start asking God to lead us, or start sending us people that are friends, and not only sending us people, but guess what? We have to be better in this area of when God sends us people, we don't remove them out of our lives. We don't put followers because they celebrate us and they're speaking life into us in ways where it tickles our ear, right? So I pray that we come together and we begin to allow God to start sending friends our way, and then we do better in this area. Father, I thank you for this time. I thank you for everyone that's a part of this, Father. I thank you for everyone that's listening, that's watching, God. Lord, as you begin to open up friends, God, as you begin to open up friends, Father, to them, God, that you, God, that you will send friends. You will send people that will go to the mountain with them and not come down in the valley and expose them when they're vulnerable, Father. I pray, Lord, that you send people that will be able to invest their time, their talent, their treasures into friendships, Father, and not just wanting to just be their friend for the fun and for the ride, God. I pray for everyone that's listening, God, and watching, God, Lord, that we be better friends. Not we're seeking friends, but we be better friends, Father. So, God, I thank you for this time. I thank you for everyone that's watching, God, because, Lord, I know that you've put something great inside of them, that they're going to be great friends, and they're going to have great friends around them, Father. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. You guys be blessed. Till next time, let's be disrupted.